Hello, hello, and welcome to the Notary Life with Kimmi Podcast. I am also one of the trainers with Notary Educators, which includes myself, Kimberly Nunnally, Angela Johnson, and Alexis Franklin. We each own our own very successful notary businesses and teach notaries in all 50 states to be great and grow their own business. We will discuss general notary work, apostilles, ink fingerprinting, and the duties of a notary signing agent, and much, much more. For all of your notary needs, please visit notaryeducatorsllc.com. We hope you enjoy the show, and we wish you much success. Hello, and welcome to Notary Life with Kimmi. I am here along with Alexis, part of the Notary Educators training team. I'll just do a 2-second introduction. You may know me from my YouTube channel, but I'm also part of the Notary Educators training team where we teach notaries in all states how to notarize like a pro and more. Alexis?
Hey everybody, it's Alexis with Mobile Notary Services by Alexis, and also a part of
Yes, it is.
Oh, let's see, we might have to mute somebody.
I did.
Oh, cool. Okay. So welcome again, Alexis, and all of you who may be new to the Notary Meetup Monday. This is where we share gems and we're actually growing businesses and helping each other over here, okay? This is a free event, so please spread the word. We really want people to start growing their businesses. It's enough of, oh, I need a mentor, oh, I need this. Now it's time to start executing. And we've been able to help each other the last couple of meetings that we had, starting with that Friday kickoff that we had a few weeks ago. So these will be replayed in case you miss it. Welcome to those who will join us on the podcast also. So we're going to get right into it. We're going to ask, guys, so we can try to get as many as we can because we will stop at the 9 o'clock hour. Try to keep your initial question in 30 seconds or less, or any comment you have, actually. We could try to keep it to like 30 seconds just to get started and make sure everybody can be heard. And then we could always double back to you or something like that, okay? So last week, just to piggyback off of our conversation, we talked about people being afraid to start their businesses. So I wanted to start off with one tip that I found, and whatever you may have to share with your fellow notaries that you have found to help you overcome your fears. If you are an introvert or you're super shy, what have you found to help you overcome that in order to get your business started? It may not be where you want it to be, but I'm sure all of us, even myself, had to overcome some fear to get started. And briefly, I'll share my fear. My greatest fear with general notary work is the unknown of the documents. Not knowing when they call me, what is it going to be? What is the document going to be? Is it a power of attorney? What am I walking into? Do they have dogs? A lot of unknowns. So that was my biggest fear. So how did I overcome that? Well, the notarization piece of it, I learned how to notarize properly. So now I can notarize even a piece of toilet paper. If you did not see that video, go back and see it. So I overcame that fear. The fear of dogs, I overcame that. Not really, but overcoming by just pre-screening my clients. Do you have a dog? So sometimes that can help you to overcome a fear. Get right in front of it. So I know what my fear is. Hey, I need to know before I even walk in that house, do you have a dog? And then from there, we can see what we're going to do with the dog. Are you going to put the dog up? Are we going to another location? Are you coming outside? What's the resolution so I can get my money and accomplish what the client needs, which is a notarization? Does that make sense? Yeah, thank you, guys. So my other little point I wanted to share, and then you guys, please feel free to start raising your hands to help with this part of the conversation. The whole hour doesn't have to be about overcoming your fear, but I want to take at least 10 minutes for those who had that issue last week. We promised we would talk about it. So the first thing I came up with to overcome your fear, Alexis, did you want to comment on a fear that you have overcome or are overcoming?
Yeah. When I first started, my biggest fear was the legal part of what we do. I was just nervous about, what if something is incorrect, or what if somebody tries to come back and get me for something? It mostly came from me watching other, YouTube channels and doing, how you do your research in Facebook groups, listening to that. And I just was like, ooh, this seems like a lot. But the basics of that is know your state handbook, know what you can and cannot do. And if you follow that, you're good to go.
And that's how you overcame that particular part of it. Is making sure. So you see, guys, how we do have fears, but we're working through the fear and trying to, figure out what can we do to overcome that. Right? Hold on, I'm trying to send somebody the link right quick. I don't know if that worked for them or not. Sorry, guys. So so we do have fears, all of us. So the one point I wanted to share, and then I saw Miss Connie, I saw you put your hand up, I'm coming back to you, is to educate yourself. As Alexis and I both said, knowledge is a powerful tool against fear. Research and gather information about the industry you want to enter, the market, potential competitors, the business fundamentals, and the more you know, the more confident you'll feel. And part of that for notaries is training, having proper training, and then also knowing your state handbook, okay? Not maybe front to back, because you may not know everything, right? But at least put your eye on every page and you'll be able to come back to it. So we'll go ahead and take Mr. Arnold's comment, and then we'll see who else would like to chime in on this part about being afraid. And you should be able to unmute yourself, hopefully.
Gotcha. Okay, real quick, I'll try to make it short. My fear, or I'll say concern, is more about whether or not I can sustain everything, build a client base, how to find and prospect for the clients myself, and so and I have this fear because I was always afraid of being a salesperson. Never wanted to be a salesperson. Remember that kids television show Pee-wee's Playhouse, where in the first year he was always trying to kick the salesman out of his house? That was me. So, but I realized also that you have to have a certain amount of that salesman's mindset to be able to do something like that. Not all of it, because you can also have some ethos with it. Okay, you can be ethical. You don't have to try and sell a 2,400 cubic foot freezer to an Eskimo. You don't have to do that. You can do things right. You can make the clients well, and at least have that part of a salesman's mindset to be able to do it. A mindset and a belief in the product, that the product will work. And that's what will get you past that threshold. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And then it's just a matter of doing all the things you need to do to find your clients.
Mm-hmm. That is so true. And you know what's so funny? You said that we don't want to feel like salespeople. But the funny thing about it is, with the service that we provide, they need this. Most people, when they call you, will say, I could not find a notary. So that's a good point. We have to overcome that. We have to feel like salespeople, because we are selling ourselves, right, in our product, which is being a notary. But when you realize how bad these people really need us, our client, you really overcome that quickly. Sometimes you feel bad about even charging. We need Angela here to counteract that. She says, I never feel bad. But when you realize they couldn't find anybody else and you're out on a Saturday afternoon performing this service to your client, yes, you deserve your pay and they need you. So we have to overcome that. So what's some ways, you guys, we can overcome that fear of feeling salesy to our clients? Because we don't want to feel like we're selling them something. I know I don't like that idea either. How can we overcome the fear of feeling too salesy? Anybody got a thought? Because I got one. And I think anybody else before I hop in?
But that's what we should be doing. Selling ourselves, but not being salesy, because if you don't talk about you, why would anybody else? So it's all about how you present it. So the salesy part, I don't particularly like that phrase, but I understand the point of view. But you should be your walking, talking billboard.
I totally agree. You are the brand. I say that around here all the time. My husband does not particularly care to get on camera. And he's like, no, you're the face of the business. I'm like, no, not even just our notary educators team. On our personal business, he doesn't really like to show himself. But you are the brand. I mean, when you get ready to pay your bills, Georgia Power don't care who face was out there. You know, they want to know what green coming with that. And the only way you're going to get green is people to call you. You have to advertise. Coca-Cola don't feel bad about advertising 10 times a day. They pay good money on Super Bowl Sunday to advertise. Any thoughts on advertising, Alexis, you'd like to add, or feeling salesy, or how can we combat that feeling like that?
My biggest thing is what you said. When you realize that people need you and you have a business, it's just like any other service that we on a day-to-day basis use. If you need something, you're going to pay for it. And I am quick to say, you know, depending on the client, how the conversation is going, I'm quick to direct them to UPS where they can do it for this amount, or the bank, they can do it for free. So I get where you're coming from, but I mean, it's a service. People need you. The bank can't do everything. UPS can't do everything. So that only leaves you.
And for example, you
go ahead.
try to appeal to people's pain points. Like I'm working on marketing my notary remote service to like all the different lawyers and stuff like that on their websites. You appeal to their pain points. You find lawyers that have to deal with international clients, and you know they're not going to be able to get them to do that, but you can do it because you're a remote online notary, and as long as the document is United States based, you can do it. You know, so that's one of the things. You appeal to their pain points.
So you see how you've helped two people, though. You've helped the attorney or whoever could not do it, and then you've helped the person overseas. So
Right.
like Alexis said, it really is a service, and I totally get that about feeling salesy. And I think another way to overcome that is being confident in your abilities, because you think the doctor feel bad, the heart surgeon, because he got to charge you 10 times what a urgent care doctor charge. No, he's skilled. He's skilled in what he does. And same thing as a notary. You know, I use the same example because you do have notaries out there who do not know what they're doing, and they're charging premium money, and then they have to call one of us to fix it. Alexis, I don't want to put you on the spot, but you had a notary who you knew was new, did not know what she was doing, and she tried to overcharge you. She didn't know who you were, not that we're anybody, but she didn't know you are on YouTube and stuff, and she was trying to gouge you. And what's your experience with that?
Exactly what you said. People do not know what they're doing, and that's where training comes into play, of course. But yeah, pricing and not knowing what you're doing, that's why you are the preferred notary. That's why people want to pay to come to you. I've had more people tell me how much my services have assisted them, whether that was come to their home, get the document done at 7 o'clock in the morning, 10 o'clock at night. I've had so many more people tell me how my services benefited them and fit into their life than people who have said otherwise.
Yeah, and it's nothing like being a resource to the community. So you guys know I take issue when people say, well, you shouldn't make money as a notary. You're a public official. Yes, but I'm also running a business, and it's a service, as we already stated before. Let's see what iPad Vicky has to say. How would you like to contribute to the conversation?
Yes, I was trying to, I want to ask a question. I often watch you guys. Thank you for all that you give us new notaries. I've only been commissioned since June 5th. And I hear you always say that we need the additional training. I'm not sure what classes should I start with. I'm doing my loan signing notary right now class, but I have not done any commissions because I want to do that additional, but I'm just not sure which classes are additional that I should be taking.
Yeah, I probably would have had you wait on the loan signing piece and have you start with like notarize like a pro, so you can know how to properly notarize. That's either a live training or self-paced that we offer. And that's going to go over your basic notarial duties, teaching you how to complete a jurat, how to complete an acknowledgement, how to administer an oath. And then I would have had you do the notary signing piece, because that's just a higher level. You'll be doing loan documents. But if you don't know how to do a basic document, the loan document might be a little challenging for you. So you can always double back and take either of those classes. It's a live or self-paced, either one, but that's where 99% of people need to start. And then we become a notary signing agent. And then we add all these other pieces.
Thank you very much.
Oh, my pleasure. So just check out the website and see what works best for you, okay? All right.
Yes, thank you.
My pleasure. Thank you, Ms. Vicky. Ms. Rachel.
I keep forgetting to take myself off mute. Hey, Kimmy. Hey, Alexis. Um, in regard to what we were saying, I'm still a little nervous, but what I'm starting to understand is that typically the best salespeople are the people who believe in their product, they believe in what they're selling, so that even if they're selling ice to Eskimos or sand to people in the desert, if they believe that their sand is the best sand in the world, then they gonna proudly go out there and sell that sand. So if you believe in the product knowledge and the training that you've had and you're confident, then it's not necessarily selling the service, but you're selling yourself and you're selling your competency.
That's so true. And you've invested
Precisely.
in your business. Yeah. And you have invested in your business. So there's no reason for you not to recoup your investment. If you've invested in training, if you've invested in supplies and insurance, et cetera, there's no reason for you not to. I don't want to put Miss Marcel on the spot, but she is very, very shy by nature, and she's overcome it, and she's doing some amazing things. Would you be willing to share maybe 2 points that really help you overcome your shyness? I know you're still working through it, but I mean, you're doing weddings in the garage, okay?
Yeah.
So you're doing something
Hi,
right.
guys.
Hi, welcome. Would you mind if we put you on the spot and just share what has helped you a little bit?
Well, of course, yeah, as you know, I was so nervous and shy when I just started. And I think what helped me the most was the training that I got. I trained with Angela for general notary work. And I think that really helped. And then the more I interacted with people, the more open I became. I think that's what does it. For right now, I'm a totally different person than I was a year ago, because I love meeting people. And the more I meet them and the more I talk to them, the more I want to do it.
Yeah.
So that's what helps.
And it's funny you say that, because during the pandemic is when I actually started, really started my business. I was a notary prior to that, but I started my business during the pandemic. And I think that's part of the only reason that my husband and I did not go completely stir crazy, because we worked all through the pandemic. I mean, we met some amazing people. We masked up, they wore their mask, and we were vaccinated when that started happening. And that's how we really enjoy meeting people. So I will say that about this business. So you must enjoy meeting people. If you are not a people person, I'll be honest, and I did a video about this too. This may not be the business for you if you just don't like people, because they will feel it, Now, that ain't mean you got to be everybody's BFF, but if you really just genuinely don't like talking to people and don't like, that part of it, it may not be the business for you, because that's the only way you're going to eat. Yes, Marcel.
Because I was always a people person, but I was always shy. I hate to be put on the spot. So, but with this, it really, really opened me up to like now I can talk to anybody. Now I'm happy to have conversations. We always have a conversation in my garage, always, unless the person's in a mad rush. But we always sit there and talk.
Yeah, you got people giving you pickles out there and all kind of stuff.
Yeah.
I personally am glad that there's more than one person out there that likes to use their garage.
Oh, I do my garage too, and Angela does also. Yeah, we all service right out the garage. Marcel has completed at least 3 weddings in the garage, right?
Yes, I've done a few in there.
Yeah, right in her garage. So, I mean, by any means necessary, we are getting it done. Well, we can definitely change the topic. What else would we like to talk about this evening? Hey, Vicky, you're back. Thank you, Marcel. We appreciate it.
I'm sorry. No, I thought my hand was still up.
Yeah, I was reading your comment that you have been a realtor for 4 years, so you're very comfortable with the loan signing process. Are you comfortable with the notarization piece of that? I just want to know.
No, that's why I haven't done anything yet. Also, I want to take those additional trainings that you suggested. I'm going to sign up for all of that before I go out. I understand it, but I want to make sure that I'm doing it correctly.
Okay, yeah. So
and understand it correctly also, not just thinking I understand.
Okay, very good. I was gonna say the documents may seem familiar to you, especially as a realtor, but then you're putting on your other hat also. your notary hat. So, okay, very good, very good. So yeah, just kind of check around with the website and see what would work better for you, self-paced or live. Okay, it'd be our pleasure. Miss Connie, welcome, welcome.
Hello, thank you. Quick question, shifting gears. So,
Yeah.
I've hit the ground running to some degree because I'm still like, I have a launch date now that's set for September 15th. But where I'm working on my Google page, and I saw a post today about having a website in place before you do your Google page. I just want the recommendation on that because I'm building it out, so I'm not really ready to pull the trigger, so to speak. But I'm just trying to figure out what's the proper, which order should it go? Should it be the website, then the Google My Page, or start where you are?
What's your thoughts, Alexis? Because I'm gonna let Alexis go first because I've done something differently in my business, and I'll tell you about that. Go ahead, Alexis.
Here we are. If you're just starting out, go ahead and do your Google page. And let's go back to the beginning. Some stuff is a business decision. If you want to start working on your, website as you gather everything, because the website is a process. If you're doing like a actual, website with the host and everything, where you have to build it out, go ahead and start working on it. Go ahead and start working on your Google page. You can do everything simultaneously. If you're going to use the Google, like the free website, go ahead and set the Google page up, and then you can do the website because you have to have the Google page in order to do it. So it just depends on, your flow. But
got it.
You're going to do the website, like build it out. That does take time, but remember the Google page takes time too because you have to get it verified. So I will work on kind of simultaneously, maybe, just so you can,
and that was the shocker for me too. I got verified immediately. I was looking for all kind of horror stories, and I got verified. They sent me the code. I put it in, and they told me I was verified.
Everybody's experience is completely different with that, but that's good. So it seems like you're ready to do the website. If you're verified, you want to maximize your Google page, and then once it's done, it seems like you're at that point where you want to start.
Okay.
And another thing you can do while you're waiting to build your own web page is if you have a social media homepage, or like if you have a LinkedIn business page or something like that, you can put that in as your web page before you get ready to build your own. So
let me add another caveat to that, Connie. Like we were talking about expenses and everything. So there's a free Google landing page that goes along with the Google My Business. So the Google My Business is the phone piece of it. And then there's a Google landing page, which is completely free. So that's what I used for my business for the last 3 years. I just set up an actual website because the Google landing page is strictly for Google. The website, like going through GoDaddy or all of those, Bluehost and all of those are actual websites that get you that web presence all over. So the Google one is just fine. I started with that, but now, like I said, years later, I'm actually getting I actually have a website. So it's really nice. I built it myself using GoDaddy. Full disclosure, now Alexis has her own website through GoDaddy. Angela just paid someone to do a website for her business. So all of us now have full-blown websites, but we all started with just the free items on Google until we saw where we wanted to expand. So for those of you trying to save money, use the free resources right now. Or you can go ahead and, like Alexis said, start your website right now. I believe it's $125 a month. I mean, not a month, per year that I pay on GoDaddy.
That's if you want to kind of bump it up. So they do have like a free.
Can you use that free one forever?
I don't know about forever, but I just remember it was you could do it for free. The option was to upgrade. That was the option.
I just want to know if it's free forever, or
I didn't look into that if it was free forever.
Yeah, so double check. They do have a free one. I don't know if it's a trial period or not, but worst case, the minimum package, like I said, I have for that business is $125 for the year. I think it is. Okay.
It's a trial because I have the GoDaddy subscription as well.
Uh-huh.
And it's free for a little while, but then you have to choose a hosting package.
Okay, so then if
It
that's
just
the
give you
case,
the option to upgrade. Like if you want to do certain stuff, you can upgrade.
okay, so if that's the case, then you can get the cheaper package, which I have is 100 and I think it's 25 per year, 125 or 119. It's not that much. I actually, so if I had it to do over again, well, see, I didn't know if I was going to even do this business. That's why I didn't invest a lot into websites and stuff at the time, and I didn't know anything about building a website till we started doing Notary Educators, and I built that one. So, yeah, I guess if you want to go ahead and start with the website for 120 per year, sure. But if you really just want to kind of keep everything to a bare minimum to get started, you can use a free one, okay?
Oh, wait, one more thing.
Oh, yeah.
Remember the free landing page with Google?
Yes.
It does have a domain name. So people, you pay for your domain name. Depending on what you choose, it's fairly inexpensive. Usually it's $12. If you get something based off their calculations that's in higher need, it might be 20, 25. But you can get, pay that, and then you'll have a domain name. So you can put that on your card,
Okay. Okay.
alexisfranklin.com. So you'll have
Okay.
that just until
Okay.
you get ready to do the GoDaddy or whatever host you choose.
Yeah, because I bought the domain name today. So again, I'm just trying to figure out which is the best way to go moving forward. So thank you, ladies. You can move to somebody else.
Okay. Hey, Miss Katrina, welcome. How are you tonight? What you want to talk about? You can unmute yourself.
I have to unmute myself. Well, I want to talk about a couple processes I've tried. I started the process in 2022 when I was working for a lawyer, and I wanted to be a notary. I had no idea that this portion existed. So, I wound up not working for him anymore, and I had this notary. So I started watching things on YouTube, and then I discovered you guys. But I waited a whole year before I even considered loan signing, because I wanted to get the basic notary stuff down packed first before I jumped into something. It's great to add services, but you got to set realistic goals. And, for me, what worked for me is I try to add something every 6 to 12 months. And today I had a signing. This is a suggestion you guys had gave me last time I had spoke to you. I had a signing, popped up at 3:00. I had to be there at 4:45. It was an hour away, and it only paid $40.
Okay.
So I was like, I'm just going to accept it and see what happened, because they never called me. But this time they did call me.
Okay.
And then I said, how far is Mansfield from Akron? And I looked it up. It's 1 hour and 1 minute. I told her when she called me, I said, I can't do it, for $40. That's too far. And she doubled the price. And I was like, okay, and I did it. So sometimes the job might offer lower, still accept it. And if they call you, then possibly you can negotiate. That's all I wanted to say.
Wow, I'm so excited. So was that your first assignment?
No, actually, now this is my third assignment. My first assignment was horrible. It was out-of-state signing. It had 3 signers. I had like 6 mistakes on it, but the first one was worse. I had my second one this past Saturday. It was perfect. And today I had my third.
Yay, that is so great, Katrina. We are so proud of you. So to her point, for those of you who may be new, thank you so much for sharing. If you get an assignment and you want to ask for more money, just ask. All they can say is no. And in her case, it was at 4:45 in the evening. So you already know most people are not getting ready to take that job. So that's a clue right there. Let me go ahead and ask for more money. Excellent, excellent, excellent. If you don't ask, you already know it's a no. Very good. Thank you.
Unless you're in Arizona.
Look at her. What that mean, Connie? We gotta come back to you. Hold on. Miss Joanne, thank you, Miss Katrina. Miss Joanne, welcome, welcome. What you want to talk about tonight?
I just want to piggyback on
the young lady who was talking about the website. So you cannot host you can't host your website with Google. You can only just make the landing page. They don't host websites.
They have a
That is
website.
correct. That's a landing page. Now they do have something called Google Sites, which you can use, and that's free. Google Sites is completely free. I didn't use it because I had already started with GoDaddy, and I found out about it later. But there is something called Google Sites, which is completely free. And they have plugins and all that kind of stuff with the website too. So that is another option. So you have the landing page, the phone part, which is Google Business Profile, the landing page with Google, and then Google Sites. So you have 3 options with Google.
Okay, because
But I
I
just
have
found it
Google.
easier to use. For myself, I found it easier to use GoDaddy.
Okay, I have a Google Workspace. That's why I'm asking.
So the workspace is like your emails and stuff.
Your email plus your domain name.
Yeah,
I
that's
got both of
$12 per
those.
year.
Yeah.
$12 per year for the domain name. So I have a $12 domain because I started over there, so I had to transfer that domain name over to GoDaddy. So it was $12 that I paid Google, and then when I transferred it over, now I have to pay. I think it's $10. Something I have to pay GoDaddy because now they're hosting it. So
Oh,
yeah, that's something else to think about too.
okay. Thank you.
Oh, you're welcome. Thank you. We appreciate it. Miss Chef Patrice or Beatrice, welcome. How can we help you? What are you talking about tonight?
How you doing today? Thank you for
Good.
doing this. I have learned so much from you guys, being as though that I'm expanding my business and notary is now part of that.
Yeah.
The question that I have is insurance necessary to have to be before I start doing the notary, or can I just start notarizing and then later on get the insurance? Like what's the how to, I guess?
Do we have a fellow notary that can explain to Miss Beatrice about insurance? Is there anyone out there familiar that
I
can
am
share?
familiar with it.
All right. What's the deal
I
with insurance?
In the state of Florida, there's a couple of different things. One, there is something that's called a personal bond, and that just gets paid to the state, and and the bond is for $7,500, and you pay a certain fee for that. But then there is also something called errors and omissions insurance, or E&O. Okay.
Mhm.
And that comes in several different levels or layers. Okay. You can get it for you can get $25,000 worth up to $500,000, maybe even more $1,000,000. And that basically covers you against errors and omissions in the documents that you're working with. Okay. And most signing services want at least a minimum of $25,000. Some actually want $100,000. And I was considering getting $100,000 as I reviewed my first year this year. But since I'm having issues getting paid by various signing services, I think I may hold off a year on that and focus more on general notary work via Ron. But anyway, that's what insurance is. Should you have it before you start notarizing? I would recommend you get it before notarizing. I wouldn't do it without that.
That is correct. Everything
Thank
Mr.
you.
Arnold said. So yes, and I will add this caveat. The bond insurance protects the client. Errors and omission insurance protects you as the notary. So you want to make sure you have your insurance before you start stamping anything. I always say I wouldn't drive a car without car insurance. I'm not stamping any document without notary insurance, okay? And we all get ours right through the NNA. And as Mr. Arnold already said, 25,000 will normally get you into the door with most signing companies because they have their own insurance too. So you just need a minimum. And if they tell you that you need more and you want to work with them, then you would have to increase your policy.
Okay.
Start out 25,000 per year, like $30, $30 a year. NNA, National Notary Association. Okay.
Thank you so much.
You're so welcome. Miss Angela has joined us, our third trainer. Would you like to just do a brief introduction, Angela, and then we'll keep going? And guys, please keep on with your comments for the evening. We want to get as many thoughts as we can. Go ahead, Angela.
Hi, everybody. I'm Angela with AJ Mobile Notary and Apostille Services and 1/3 of Notary Educators. So I'm glad I was able to join you guys tonight. And thanks for being here.
Thank you. Thank you. We did have one question from the chat, and then we'll come back to Ms. Vicky. Ms. Susan wanted to know about signing companies. What do you need to sign up with them? I have a video, Miss Susan.
Hold on.
Huh?
Miss Susan.
Oh, you about to get in trouble, Miss Susan.
Somebody in trouble.
Miss Susan.
You're on mute too. Did I read the question wrong before you get her?
I messaged her personally because I was like, what is this question?
Oh no, the paperwork, all of the paperwork that we need. That's what I mean.
Okay.
Not the signing company.
Okay.
But because don't we have to put together a whole folder full of information?
Oh, yes, ma'am.
Yeah, it was on our slides.
And it's on your takeaway tip sheet.
It was on our slides, I know, but I need a refresher because
it's on your takeaway tip sheet too.
Your email.
The email from Alexis? Yes.
Okay. You know what? Because I'm getting all these calls from a lot of signing companies. I had one today that wanted me to go get somebody to get papers signed. Well, no, it wasn't good. The man died.
Well, not that part of it, but the part that they called you. Not that part.
It's not laughing, but I keep telling them I can't keep calling these people because the man is dead. I spoke with his daughter, and they keep saying, try this number. And I'm saying, the man died. I don't know how to say it any nicer than that. I said, he's passed away 4 years ago. But remember I told you about this? Remember I said all the ones that are coming in? Yeah, they're trying
to rural area, a very rural area.
Well, no, I was clapping because you even had an assignment. So
I was to say Miss Susan.
Yes, but I don't know what's happening because I couldn't get over there to them because when I called up, they said he died. So
okay.
Yeah.
I was about to say Miss Susan been with us for a while. I can't believe she asking that question.
Yeah. No, but you know what? Do you think that you still get paid for something that you can't go to, even though the person died, even though you went through, you did the calls, you did all the other things?
No. If you had printed and drove out there, they would give you a travel fee. But yeah, just for making a phone call, they don't typically pay you for that.
Okay. Well, I did give them the information. Okay, and yes, I do have that, Alexis. Thank you. But I think that all of us should know. I think we should be talking about it too, because that's important, isn't it? To send it in. And here's the other thing. I didn't realize, I don't know why, maybe because I've had a lot of stuff going on in my life, that every single year we have to take an exam in order to get on there. I don't know. Did everybody know that? And I didn't know it?
Yeah, every year you have to renew with the NNA, and every 4 years or more with your government. Yeah, NNA is annually though. The background check and the test is annually.
I did it and I passed it. So that's all done. And the background is all done.
And then look at your tip sheet for what documents you need to sign up with the signing companies. Look at your tip sheet.
Okay. I know I have it.
Yeah,
I've been really going crazy. I have trees and you know.
Yeah, just take your time.
Area. We had tornadoes in our area.
Oh wow, I'm glad you're safe, but just take your time.
I am.
Yeah,
thank you.
Take your time and check the tip sheet. It's right there. And
I will.
Wanted everyone else to know what Miss Susan is talking about is please visit my YouTube channel. I have a video on how to sign up with signing companies, how to sign up with 100 to make it easy for yourself.
And I just want to say one other thing. Alexis was wonderful. She did help me. Now you did, Alexis. You gave me that. What everybody's talking about is being scared. Yes, and I've done a lot of things in my life because I'm old. But I just I don't know why this makes me so tense when I think about it. But I just said I don't care what it is. I'm going to take it.
Look at you.
That is so good. Alexis is a great trainer. Yeah.
She is.
She does our loan signing and also the Google My Business and actually everything she does. We all do everything, but she's a pro at those.
She is. So I'm going to get off and let everybody else talk.
Okay. All right, Ms. Susan. Thank you. And reach out to Alexis if you still scared. Okay. Reach out to her. Miss Rachel, I think was next, and then we'll get Miss Vicky.
I just had to say first, you and Alexis came on here to answer. Y'all are giving tonight. I don't know what it is about this hair and this makeup, but y'all are giving this evening. I just wanted y'all to know y'all are giving what needs to be gave in this meetup tonight. I just wanted you ladies to know that. That's all I wanted.
Oh, you're so sweet. So we have to share with you guys why we're all made up today. We actually, the four of us, including Jeffrey, we went and had a photo shoot for our personal businesses as well as notary educators. So look for it coming soon. You should see a difference in the website. You'll see a difference in our personal website. So we all on the upgrade over here. So we had our makeup done thanks to Angela's daughter. She was like, you must get your makeup done. And her daughter also found us a photographer. So we had a whole day just treating ourselves, and we split the cost on everything. So that made everything super cheap, which was a blessing, split 3 ways. And yeah, so we got our photos taken today. So you'll see some photos coming out soon. Yeah.
And I don't wear makeup, so you probably never see it again.
I don't know. I got kind of used to it. I told Alexis, even if I just do my eyebrows and do a little eye makeup, I'm kind of feeling myself tonight.
I'm feeling myself, but it's way too much. I don't know how people do it.
Yeah, so we'll see what happens. But thank you all for realizing. And it made a difference, because you're not the only person that's commenting. It's all in the chat. I hope we all be looking that bad, y'all. All right, thank you again. Miss iPad Vicky, what's going on with you?
I wanted to ask a question about the insurance when you were talking. So it's just one insurance, one E&O insurance, right? You don't need separate policies for each, like for loan signing and for general work.
Angela, you want to answer that?
Sure. So your E&O insurance covers your notary certificate. So whatever you notarize, if you make a mistake on the certificate, your E&O insurance covered, whether it's a loan document or a general notary work or a deed, you're covered by the E&O insurance. But it does not cover you losing the documents, you dropping them in the water, as we always say, or some. It doesn't cover anything else but your mistakes that you make on any document that you notarize. So it doesn't matter whether it's a loan document, general notary work, or whatever. If you notarize something, that notary certificate, if you make a mistake, it's covered by your E&O insurance.
All right. Mr. Arnold, you want to add to that?
Oh, no, I had something else real quick. I'm sorry.
Hold on one second there. Hold on one second. Let's finish this real quick. So as Angela already stated, it doesn't cover if your documents get lost, stolen, wet, if you run over the cat, you back up into the mailbox. It doesn't cover any of that, okay? It only covers you in the actual act of stamping a document, okay? And that's as a notary or a notary signing agent. Every time you stamp, you are covered, but it does not cover anything else, okay? And Alexis, can you get those comments in the chat in just a second? Yes, Ms. Vicky. Is that clear?
Yes.
All right. Thank you for hanging out with us tonight. Mr. Arnold, where are we moving on to? What are we talking about?
Okay, real quick. I just wanted to make sure I got this in stuff I did last week, okay?
Oh, yeah.
And as a matter of fact, not only can I tell you what I did last week, I can actually show you what I did last week.
Okay.
Okay. Can you pull up a Google window real quick?
Oh, okay. Let me do share screen.
Yeah.
Okay. Alexis might be quicker, but I'll try. Okay, go ahead. I'm ready.
Okay. Go to Google. And enter in caps MAG number 3 space notary services.
Uh-oh, somebody populating. Okay. So this is you right here on Yelp?
I finally got my business page up.
Yay.
Yay. Congratulations.
No, that's Yelp. I got it on Google this time.
Okay, I was trying to see, can I get over there?
Type in this the city and state sometimes, since we're in different areas.
Tell me your city and zip code. What's your city and zip code?
Try 33 forget. Yeah, 33544. Try that.
Oh, I forgot to put notary. Okay, Mega, right?
Nope.
What was it?
Mag 3.
Yeah, it's yeah. Go up and say Mag 3. No, not Meg. Mag.
Mag. MAG Mag.
Yeah,
And then put the 3 right next to the mag.
there you go.
There it is.
There you are.
Yay! Let's see your website.
Congratulations.
That I'm still working on. See, like I remember when I said sometimes you can use your LinkedIn page as your website, because that's what my marketer did for me.
Okay, did you guys get that gem tonight? So you can use your LinkedIn as a landing page. Okay.
Right, like, because you
And
can do that.
That's free, right?
Yeah, basically.
Okay.
So that's my LinkedIn website, but I'm using it as my web page in the Google Business page.
Nice.
Okay, cool.
My point was, I wanted to show you I finally did it.
Cool.
Congratulations.
Yes, you're making some leeway here. And you got some followers.
Yeah. Well, that's just my connections. That's all. But basically, yeah.
Okay, yeah. Okay. Super cool though. We're excited for you.
Anyway, that's all.
Congratulations. No, that's a big deal.
That's a big deal.
Yeah. Did we have any other accomplishments from last week? Anybody else get anything completed? I know we're missing 2 people that were here last week that I don't see. Anything else from last week? Tijuana?
Hello, everyone.
Hey, welcome.
Thank you. Well, I have officially registered my name. It came back. So I am Tia's Blessed Ink Mobile Notary Services.
Yes. Congrats.
I'm in the process of trying to get it LLC.
Okay.
And get my EIN number.
Yeah.
But I am excited. After talking with you, Kimberly, about a month or 2 ago, you said you're not going to be one of those. You're going to do it. So I'm doing it. I've been listening to your webinars. All 3 of you ladies are awesome.
Thank you so much.
And just the encouragement that you've given me. And I think it's time. I've been holding on my notary. It'll actually expire next year in June.
Mm-hmm.
So I have to renew, but I want to go ahead and move forward with it. And, I'm going to start off general notary work, mostly. I got your book.
Thank you.
So,
it sounds like you're doing it.
Yes. So just a matter of getting everything in place. But I searched my name. I put the 3 in there, and the first one I chose got picked.
How do you feel? How do you feel?
I felt good. Yeah. And I still feel good. So that's an accomplishment. I tried to do my business page on yesterday. Well, I'm sorry, Saturday.
Mm-hmm.
And I got stuck. And that's at the end where they were trying to do the verification.
Yeah, that's a whole nother story.
Yeah.
Well, we got an answer now, kinda, right? From Terry. Wasn't it Terry?
Yeah. You say what now?
Was it last week when Terry shared that information with the Google? So she was saying basically when you try to verify, just show a whole video. So you want to go outside, show the front of your house, your vehicle,
street name.
Oh yeah, your street name. Now that's the thing I can't understand. One of my clients, she basically can't do it all in 2 minutes. She had to run down the street, up a hill, something she was telling me. But if you can, street name, your house, your vehicle, and like any documents on the inside, your stamp.
On the desk.
Your notary certificate on your desk.
Yeah.
Okay.
Lay all those things out. Yeah.
You know what did it for me? It was providing them the link to the Florida Department of State website that showed my active listing on their website as an active notary.
Oh, that's true. That's a good idea.
What was that? What was that again?
So in other words, they always wanted a business license, but obviously notaries aren't licensed in Florida. You get a certificate, but that's all you get. But what I told her was, I have a listing on the Florida Department of State's website for active notaries. And I gave them the URL for that. And so she passed it along to Google verification. And that's what clicked it. That's what did it.
Another
For those
gem.
who don't know what the URL is, the URL number to the website. The URL.
Uniform Resource Locator. That's what it stands for.
Okay.
URL, Uniform Resource Locator. You give them that link. That's what did it for me.
Another gem.
Yeah, thank you.
Awesome. Thank you so much.
All right, you're welcome, Miss Donna, and thank you, Miss Tijuana, for everything. And we're so proud of you.
Thank you so much.
Let us know next week what you've done. Every week you should make some progress.
Okay. All right.
Very good. Miss Donna, what's going on with you?
Good evening, everybody.
Hi.
Hi. I'm excited to report that I created a Gmail account for my business. And I also went to the state's website and paid for the LLC. And so I will be Northeast Georgia Mobile Notary Services LLC.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
That is great. That is great.
I do have a question though. On my state's LLC application, I put my home address, but I'm going to the post office tomorrow to get a post office box. Can you go back and change that? Because I really don't want people to have my address.
You kind of need to have a physical present address in an LLC thing, okay?
Oh,
there always
okay.
has to be a physical location where you are, because that's what the sheriff has to use when he comes a calling.
Oh,
okay. Now, hopefully he will never come a calling to you, but they always have to have a physical address so that, the sheriff can come and serve issues and file complaints and stuff like that.
So I'll leave it just like it is.
Well, let me add this too, Ms. Donna. And again, it's going to be a business decision overall for everybody. But sometimes when it comes to that address, people get super, super duper panicky. But don't forget, we're public servants. So your address is all over the NNA, everywhere you go.
Internet.
This is true.
You try to hide, but they already know. That's why I always tell people, don't knock on my door uninvited.
Absolutely. And I would also like if somebody that's using their garage could share maybe a picture with me, how you have it set up.
That would be Marcel, because mine is regular.
Yeah, Marcel got the hookup. I want to put mine beside Marcel.
I work out my car in the garage. My car is parked in the garage. I pop my hatchback.
I do work out my garage, but it don't look like Marcel's.
Yeah,
but it's not set. Is Marcel set up like an office?
Yes.
Yeah.
Marcel, do you mind sharing a picture with me?
Yes, but how do I share it? Where do you want to share it?
What are you on right now, Marcel? I know this putting you on the spot again. What you on right now? You can
Just go take a picture. Just go take a picture.
Okay. I have pictures in my phone.
I'd let you see mine, but it's a hoorah's nest. So no.
I guess I'm just wondering if I can put it in this chat. I don't know how that works.
No, just show it on the screen.
Like this.
Yeah, share your screen.
Like
no,
that.
just show it on the screen like that.
You can add a file to the chat.
I'm gonna put my email.
Okay.
Do you want to send it to my email?
Wait a minute, you guys. Marcel, just show your phone on the screen.
Okay, I'm on my phone now. I have to pull it up on another phone. Give me a second.
Okay.
And while she's doing that, let's get Miss Rachel. Miss Donna, was that it for you?
Yes.
All right. Well, hold on one second. Marcel's going to show you. And congratulations again on getting your business name. That's a big deal.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Miss Rachel, what's going on with you?
Can I say something real quick, Kimmy?
What?
Can I say something real quick?
Oh, hold on, Miss Terry. Miss Rachel first.
Well, what I accomplished last week is I got my notary bag like Miss Kimmy's, but mine is purple and it has my business name on it, not just a notary, mobile notary services. I have all of my stamps. I got my embosser. I have my notary handbook for the state of Georgia. I did some research around my area and determined that when people say that they're gonna come to me, I'm gonna have them meet me at the library that's up the street from my house, because the other one offers mobile services for free. And I don't want them to see me in there with my stamp and boss. So they come in there and be like, we offer this service for free. I was like, nope, because then they'll be trying to take my business. So I was like, nope, I'm going to the other notary service, going to the other library up the street that doesn't offer notary services. That way they won't be in my business when I'm doing my stuff up there. And tomorrow, I'm gonna channel my inner Kimmi, and I'm going to the bank up the street from my house to offer them my notary services as a supplement to what they already offer. Because one of the banks that's up the street offers notary services, but I know they can't notarize everything. And the other bank that's right across from it, they don't offer notarizations at all. So I'm gonna go up there in my best church suit and go up there and tell and ask and sell my services to them as a supplement to what they already offer, or for them to have as a resource to contact if they need somebody local that needs notary services.
Congratulations on everything. And her going to find that Miss Rachelle going to find a mobile office is due to Angela and Mr. Arnold, because Miss Rachelle does not drive. So that idea to go set up a mobile office at the library was compliments of our teammate here, Mr. Arnold, and our trainer, Angela. So yes, making some things happen over here. Congratulations, Rachelle.
Like
and
either
thank
that
you to
or
Mr. Arnold, and thank you.
or like a Panera or someplace to go eat or something, because we did a lot of networking meetings there. Any place where you can just sit down and have a quiet conversation with somebody, those will work just great.
Perfect. Let's get Miss Terry C. We're going to see Miss Marcel, and our final person tonight will be Miss Donna. Miss Terry C., how you doing out there?
I'm doing all right. I was just the lady who was talking about her address being out there, and Angela said it. Yes, it's everywhere. But when you do your Google page, you can always say you don't want it to be seen.
Oh yes, and she was talking about her LLC too, with the government. I think you probably.
That's all. It's all out there. When you get, get your stuff.
Yeah, Miss Terry, see, you had the people going crazy with your tip about Google on last Friday.
Yeah.
So we thank you for sharing that.
Oh yeah.
Did you see the person
young lady
that actually was able to do it and it worked for her? I forgot.
Oh no, I'll go.
She was looking for you, so thank you for that.
All right, y'all.
She did it the next day and it worked. She
all right,
was looking
y'all.
for you.
Wow. All right.
Yes.
Great.
Yes.
Love y'all.
Thank you. Love you too. And that's what Monday nights is going to be about, guys. Everybody sharing gems and helping each other. I'm so excited. Miss Donna, and then we'll get Marcel to wrap it up for us.
Okay, last question. Is it okay for me next to go ahead and get my NNA insurance and become a member?
Yeah.
And do the background check?
What about your basic training? Have you done basic training?
No, I'm starting that too. But I don't want to do a website or anything until I get my training. I don't want to put myself out there yet until I'm trained.
I don't even think you need to get your insurance yet. Wait until you train and then let's do insurance. Because you already did a little bit more than I would tell you to do without training, honestly. But you already.
Well, I really wanted to get that name before someone got it.
It's your name, girl. That's okay. But
yeah, that was why I went on and did it, because it came to me in my sleep and I woke up. I'm like, oh, thank you, Lord. He gave me the name. And so
I love it.
I wanted to capture that.
I do like that name too. It's going to have a lot of reach, the coverage.
Right.
So now let's pump the brakes. So let's not do anything else till we get training, and then we'll come back to insurance and all that.
And I'm gonna say something real quick about insurance. You really don't need insurance until you're about to go stamp, when you finished everything else, because when you get your insurance within 24 hours, you have it already. So if you get your insurance and then it's 2 months or a month before you stamp, you lost a month of money, from buying the insurance. So that's why we said wait until you get everything in place before you stamp, then get the insurance.
Thank you.
Two things. Miss Shelley, you definitely gonna be the last one. And Miss Terry C., can you come back really quick and tell them about the Google, because people were asking about that. Give us 1 second. Okay. Go ahead, Miss. Where did she go?
Marcel?
No, it was somebody else had their hand up.
Shelley.
Oh, Shelley. Go ahead, Miss Shelley.
Hello, everyone. I just wanted to say thank you, Kimmi. I am a newbie, so I'm new. This is my first time on the call tonight, and thank you. And I wanted to say that I did purchase your book. I'm in Georgia, so I have my book from you, Start Your Own Notary Business in Georgia. I have my Georgia handbook. And I was just like, I had fear. I work in HR and I do legal stuff, but for some reason I just had this fear of notary. And one of my coworkers heard me say, oh, I'm commissioned. And we had a guest where I work that needed something notarized. So she was like, oh yeah, I know someone. And I just totally freaked out. And it was like the hardest thing for me. It was like 16 pages and it did not have a certificate. And I was so glad that I took your class on how to notarize like a pro. So I went straight to the Georgia handbook and I was able to go online and print out the jurat certificate and the acknowledgement one because I had to do an acknowledgement and a jurat. And I was like, okay, what did Kimmi say when I have to swear someone in? So I just wanted to say thank you so much. And I look forward to taking more classes that you guys offer.
Oh, thank
Congratulations,
you.
Shelly.
Shelly, we appreciate that. Look, good thing I took you,
Thank
huh? Thank you again. And congratulations on your first notarization.
Yeah, congratulations.
Thank you.
Yes, and nothing to be scared of, right? You got this.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you again. Miss Terry, Marcel, we coming for you right now. Miss Terry, can you explain really quick how to get approved on Google? What your tip last Friday, please?
So when you get to the part where you have to do a video, you want to start at your street and show that sign, and you're gonna move quickly. You're gonna go to your car. You don't necessarily have to have a sign, but just show that you can open up that car and tell them this is the car I use to do my business in. Show the address of your house or your apartment building, and then go up the steps or whatever. If you're in an apartment building, show the number of your apartment, and then tell them we're going in, and this is where this is my office. And on your desk, just have your cards, and I had my different certificates or license out, and then some papers, and I said, this is where I work, and that was it. And I got approved.
Thank you for
just got to move swiftly.
So she's saying, just for a visual who are watching, you take your camera and just go around the house, around the car, around the papers. Just take your camera really quick. How long can the video be, Miss Terry C? Do you remember?
I think it can't be longer than 5 minutes, if that.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
And and depending on where you are, you can get it done, because I was surprised. I still have a little time left. And then at the end of it, you should be able to upload it.
Upload the video. Okay. Thank you for that tip. They were just asking. I'm going to make sure we covered it. Okay. Thank you, Ms. Terry.
Okay, thank you. All right. Bye.
All right, Marcel, can you show the people your garage, and then we're going to wrap it up?
Well, I just took a picture in the garage.
Oh, can y'all see that? It's an idea. She has a color.
How amazing is that?
That's pretty cool.
That is awesome.
That's pretty cool.
I think there's another. Okay, this is another view.
Wait a minute, I stepped off. This is Donna.
Oh, come back. She got the picture right here. Can you make it long ways or no?
Oh, I thought it's long ways.
It'll take up more of the screen there.
I don't know if that makes it better.
Turn the phone the other way.
Bring it a little closer. Yeah. Yep, there it is. Bring it a little closer.
Yeah, make it bigger. There you go.
Bring it a little closer.
We can't see it unless she's talking.
Oh, really?
Talk.
Okay.
They have to be talking.
This is why I told y'all to put it in the group chat.
Okay, I can post it.
Well, you can see it. Just say, this is my garage, so they can see it, Marcel. Put the picture.
Yes.
And then that way the screen, it'll go to you because you're speaking. So put it back in the camera and then just say, this is my garage.
This is my garage.
Or she needs to do it again.
Okay, this is my garage. This is my garage. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
We heard Angela.
It's a part of
so
it.
Much. All right, Marcel.
Yeah, I guess then I don't have a garage. I have a junk shop. That's very good.
It's in the Facebook group too, right, Marcel? Still the picture?
I think a while ago, but I'm gonna repost it.
Okay, I was gonna say search her name up in our Facebook group as well, because she posted it.
Yes, that's a wonderful idea.
So
I'm looking for it.
Just a couple announcements really quick, guys. If you're not a part of our Facebook group, please join as Notary Educators, completely free. We will be back again next Monday, but we'll be at 6 p.m. We had to delay it today because we changed the time rather, because we had the photo shoot earlier, but we will be back at 6 p.m. Eastern. Don't forget the combo courses are available on the website if you'd like to check it out. Self-paced also. And then the book that was referenced a couple of times, Start Your Notary Business. Angela has the apostille course for those ready to upscale a little bit. Alexis has the Google My Business too. So just play around with the website, see how we can best assist you. And we will definitely see you all again next week. On behalf of Notary Educators and Notary Life with Kimmi, I'm going to say good night.
Good night.
Thank you, guys.
Good night, everybody.
Good night, everybody.
Good night, everybody.
Thank you guys for joining. Good night.
Good night.
And you guys look wonderful.
Thank you.
Thanks for joining us.
Good night, everybody. Thank you.
Thank you again for listening to the Notary Life with Kimmi podcast. We would love to be a part of your notary journey. Please visit us at notaryeducatorsllc.com for all of your notary training needs. Also, please feel free to join the Notary Life with Kimmi YouTube channel, where Kimmi has over 400 videos that will help you to grow and build a successful notary business. Until the next episode, we wish you much success on your journey. Bye.